Sum it all up.
I think I'm going to find it hard to sum up. We were hopeless first half. And we let the players know that, and we've let them know after the game that's way below our standards. They outpassed us, they outran us, they outfought us, they got more second balls, and that's the basis of us, that we want to have that base to allow us to go on and put performances on. So rightly so, we were a couple of goals down in the game. A couple of changes, some worked, some didn't in terms of tactical changes, but I've just asked them in the changing room if they've got any more speeches about coming from 2-0 down, because I've ran out of them. So we can't allow it to. We know we can't allow it to happen. But the scenes at the end is what football's all about.
Were you a calm manager at half time for how poorly you played?
Not particularly. Not particularly. I let them know what we thought of the performance, and then quickly got on to how we were going to address that in the second half. I didn't feel today was a day where we were going to be able to play how we have been playing, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. We're here to pick up results, and we've scored 6 goals and picked up 4 points in a week away from home, so I'll take that all day.
And we said, didn't we, earlier in the week that you've got goal scoring, around your team. So again, for how poorly you were at it in the first half, you would always think if you were the next team to score, you've been with a shout. And Joel Taberner provided that. Yeah, we've got creativity all over the pitch. Obviously, the goal scorers are finding themselves in miles better goal scoring positions because of the players they've got, they have behind them. And I just said to him, you're amazing, fellas. You never say die attitude is something I want from our team, and we've sure got that, but plenty of things to address. But I'll reflect on the bus on the way home in terms of what we've achieved in the last week away from home. What has happened is that those options that you've got from the bench can make a difference.
Yeah, they can, and that's what we wanted all the time. We found that hard going last year. This year, I'll probably get a few knocks on the door during the week about if they're starting or not, and because I thought Zach Williams was good when he come on, played with real maturity and was involved by playing skillfully in the first goal, which ended up with Ryan crossing it. But they're all in it together. We've got to dust ourselves down in terms of performance and watch it with the players and understand why we weren't able to do what we thought we could do.
The celebrations were incredible, but nobody knew exactly what was going on at the end because we got no time for how long you were going to play. But it just shows the togetherness that you've brought into your team, and with the supporters as well. They were all at it together. It was the last match of the season.
Yeah, and I got some verbal saying it looked like we won the World Cup, but people have to understand that that's so positive for the players to do. And you're on about togetherness. They're doing that along with the staff, but they're doing that. They're all, I keep saying it, they're all going in one direction. They want the best for each other and the best for the football club. But yeah, I don't think I'll be running down the sideline too often. I'll quickly put the brakes on because there's a couple of minutes to play.
Is that the most it's taken out of you since you've become a manager? That 100 and how many minutes you finished off at?
Yeah, absolutely shattered. Absolutely shattered. So yeah, probably the most it's taken out of me. And again, looking at it, it's we come back from 2-0 down, playing really well, and in a way we want to play. But I also think it's really pleasing for me, particularly, we were able to go longer and pick up a result in the end. They'll think they should have had the game done and dusted, which they probably should, but we're stuck in there, and we'll go to work again on Monday.
Well, you looked as though you had your opportunity ruled out, which was debatable for an offside decision, but it came again, and Elliot Nevitt is now scoring goals for you. That's his 4th of the season, so he's gone one in front of everybody else who'd got the 3 goals, and a great little finish as well.
Yeah, really tidy finish. He was a handful when he come on. He worked so hard for the team. He's obviously disappointed he's not starting matches, but he's got to keep producing goal scoring moments like that to edge himself nearer getting a start. So we'll have to look at that in the week, but I thought it was a really good finish, and he's a boy playing with some confidence, and he probably needs that start.
The final word from the man who's had a nice 24 hours. He got you the first goal. He scored his first goal of the season, and he signed a new contract in Joel Taberner. Yeah,
delighted for Joel. It's a reward for obviously how well he's done over the last 12 months. So I'm pleased he's able to sort that out. And Kenny's and Ryan are constantly onto him about being in the box, score more goals. And like I say, just topped his last 24 hours off nicely.
And he could go a long way, can't he? Keep working hard. There's a big future ahead for him. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and the biggest plus he's got is just his all-round attitude. Never complains, gets on with things, wants to improve, wants to do well while he's here, for however long that may last. I'm hoping it lasts for 4 years. But no, people are going to be looking at him because he's a special talent.